Hello, everybody. Good day to you all. Today, I am talking about The Legend of Vox Machina, season number 2, episode number 7, episode number 8, and episode number 9. Episode number 7 is The Fey Realm. Episode number 8 is Echo Tree, and episode number 9 is A Test of Pride. In these few episodes here, a lot of things go down. It's very emotional. Has a funny moments in here as well too. Cool action sequences as well too. We get some more backstory about certain characters, especially about Vex and Vax. A little bit more on Grog and where he's come from. You also see understanding on why he is so lost about where his strength comes from, because you see who his examples are. You also see the connection he has with Pike as well too. We get introduced to new characters in here as well. We get introduced to a small little satyr who's like a traveler helping you got Vex, Percy, Vax, and Keyleth in the Fey realm, and this little thing is watching him. Also, it's got some interesting drawings that he likes to draw of him as well too. But overall, all these 3 episodes was actually done quite well. I really enjoyed the story. I'm enjoying these characters too. Especially getting them more of this backstory, so we get to know who they are, where they come from, their motivations, and why they are where they are. You see relationships form as well too, more closer to relationships as well. You got Vex and Percy. And there are like some kind of flirtation between them. You can tell that was something that's happening there. There's attraction there. Nobody really did anything with it, but you can see something is forming. And now you're starting to see that it's starting to come together even more so, especially when Percy stood up for her and fought for her against their father, who's a butt. And when she appreciated that as well too, because most of the times she mostly helping like Percy with his problems, standing up for him, trying to help him face things like that, especially when he's going through that dark patch with the gun him being possessed. She was like there for him as well, and you see him standing up for her, and then also at the same time he's also trying to mend the relationship he has with Vax and having trouble there because Vax still know with the fact that he was a little bit responsible for his sister getting killed. But because of what's going on in this world, the trials they're going through, you've seen that start to mend together. You start to realize that I can't be mad at you forever. We do need each other, and I'm happy that you have my back. So I'm gonna have to. We gotta, whatever problem we have, we gotta get past that so we can do something good for the world. Because there's a threat out there with these dragons, and we have to stop this. And so whatever problem we're going through, we have to face that and also fix it so we can move forward with our lives. And you've seen that happen here as well too. And also see the relationship they have with their father, and their father even has another child now. So now they got a half sister out there, and even though he has a family, it still doesn't solve the relationship he has with them, even though they're his first children, which is so messed up because he acts like they are a curse or a problem or an illness that he can't get rid of, but he's responsible for them being born in the first place. So it's like, I don't know who their mother is, and they haven't showed her yet. But the fact that he's like blaming them for the affair he had is like it's so messed up, and he treats them like crap, and no matter what they do, it's not good enough for him. Even when Percy told them that their children are leading the charge against the dragons to save the world, he like just no, they're useless in their scum. Then nowhere in the world they would do something like that. And just really. You haven't even been there in their lives. How would you know what they wouldn't do? How would you know? When you saw them, they were children. Now they're adults now. You didn't want to be part of their life when they were children. And the thing is, though, he didn't have to be part of their lives. He's the one who brought them to him. So why? This is torture them? If you treat them like crap? It makes no sense. But we also had some lighthearted moments in here, especially with the satyr as well too. You find out what's going on there, and then we got what's going on with Grog and him finally going against that sword and tackling that and destroying it. But because he destroyed the sword, the consequences of that and what affected on his body. And you see him struggling with that as well too. Also, actually, you see him actually finding his true strength in here. Now I don't know if it's going to make him like regrow his muscles again and get all big and swole again. But you see him finding his true strength, knowing why he fights and what his purpose is, and then going after the person who pretty much ruined his life. And even though he's in a weakened state, still pushing aside his fears and insecurities to face this threat. Yes, now we don't see that in these episodes here, but it's again led up to that as well too. So all 3 episodes were amazingly done. Animation has always been fantastic on the show. Interesting characters in here, and the way they blend both the humor and the serious as well too. Because this thing can have you like having feeling emotions as well as for the first time. Also make you laugh at other times as well too. And you also got the cool action sequences as well too. We got Keto stepping up to the plate again, turning into a fire avatar to pretty much to save the day. So, you got Percy can introduce us to a new weapon that he has, and then work right off the start. But when it did work, it has an impact to it. I'm like, okay. So we've seen our characters stepping up and improving, growing, getting closer together, forming relationships as well too. We're getting backstory, getting more understanding who they are, and then seeing how they were, and then seeing their change and their growth from there is like it's quite remarkable and amazing. It makes you love the characters even more, root for them even more while they go on their journey. And even though Vex and Vex's father did not believe them, and even though they finally got a proof, Vex still was like this. No, I don't want to throw it in his face, because the thing is though, throwing it in his face probably wouldn't even hurt. Probably she said it would hurt her more than it would hurt him, and she even said that when they stood up to him, because he didn't care at all, and that hurts it even more. Like even though he's right, she threw the facts in front of his face, like, and you go, and seeing him not care, it's just wow. That's more of a dagger to her heart than anything, even though she's right. I still don't understand the thing. I wish they show why he's so bad to his children, because I don't understand it. It makes no sense. That's the one thing about the thing that makes no sense to me. You made them. No one made you be a part of their lives. You chose them and you brought them to you, and then you just treat them like crap like that. Like I also kind of wondering. I would love to see how he treats his new daughter. Like how he acts her, because the thing is though, she's pure elf. So how does he treat? I want to see the contrast. Did he treat her well, or did he treat her just the same? And I also like the fact that Vex and Vax both bonded with this girl quite nicely and easily, and then treated her like she was some kind of like she was a mistake. Because I think I was realizing doing that is the same thing their father did to them. And watching them bond so easily with her and form a relationship with her was actually quite nice and quite beautiful. All the relationships on this show is quite nice and beautiful. The whole crew has great chemistry between one another, and so when you see them together, you see them like start to form like more romantic relationships. You actually could go forward with this. Yeah, I'll actually do it. I appreciate this. Even though there may be some hiccups to certain people, like you got Scanlan and Pike. Both of them are attracted to one another. Both of them like one another. Both of them respect one another. But you got Scanlan, who doesn't know how to open up and be true all the time. You got to put up this facade of this jokiness, and a guy who is a person who just like to sleep around and make all these dirty jokes. And then when Pike actually saw him taking care of Grog and show a softer side to him, he actually did care about somebody else other than himself and trying to get laid. She actually her heart opened up to him a little bit more. And instead of like something in a mature way, he made a dirty joke, and then also at the same time realizing that, oh, I'm so stupid. But over, like I said, 3 great episodes, a whole lot of fun. You haven't watched it, so check it out for yourself. You got cool action scenes, cool funny moments in here too, emotional moments at times that make you cheer up yourself. And when they balance everything as well too, it done quite well, and also very interesting and cool characters with this amazing animation. So if you haven't seen anything, you want to see the episode, check this out. Hopefully you watch it and you enjoy it. Have fun watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below because show on social media. You want to follow me there. Thank you also much to my shop where I sell shirts and socks and everything else and whatnot. See some stuff, buy some stuff. I really would appreciate it as well too. So like I always say, in my dreams of a life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.